said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Woodside. At the 40, there he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal.
What in the world?
Touchdown, Badgers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. get it to the marker. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, he didn't even... What is this, bro?
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Making side adjustments here. Lost to throw again. Steps away to find some room. Outside the pocket.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second. Set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force
You just can't be that trash, bro.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. They've got it first and 10 at the 50.
Look at this, bro. What is this?
Straight into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
We're going to be battling all year, bro. It ain't no point even.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
It ain't no point even restoring, man.
He's brought down quickly.
It ain't gonna matter.
Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Got his man.
Good job. It ain't gonna matter, bro. Y'all just gotta thug it.
About a yard short of the first down.
It's gonna be the year of thugging.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two
Get in
miss
there.
and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the...
Deep shot for the end zone.
Don't even. Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep
I wanted
ball
to.
was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's gonna
And
be the year of
that
thugging.
decision will be questioned for a while.
You gotta establish the run game.
Trying the left side. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
Establish the run game in another arena.
Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of
Another
this
stadium, you gotta
speed. I
establish
like
the
the
run
call.
game.
Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
With the catch, it's
My
Conrad.
quarterback is just
And a good job
atrocious.
in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route,
Atrocious,
find
dog.
space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get them the same
Run the
page.
ball, man.
You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Run the ball.
The give to the left side. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Where's my boy? Is he hurt? Oh, he's lined up. Oh, let's see. I got him in the wrong place. He's in the wrong place. I gotta fix that. Up the middle, Diaby.
Give it to the back.
Good job.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching.
Damn.
And
No
they
good.
stop him again for no gain, and it will be fourth down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the...
Run over whoever in your way, Diaby. There you go. That's the first down. Good job, Diaby.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of
Yeah, Diaby is, running in there, Diaby.
Physical and fall forward. Nice job on that running back getting the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
That's how you fight out of
They'll
it,
be
bro.
able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
That's how you fight out of it, guys. We're going to have to fight all season long, bro. Ain't no point of quitting.
They'll ride
Ain't
the
no
running
point of
back and
quitting,
leave it
guys.
with him. And the run is for no gain and no more time.
I thought about it,
before the
dude.
clock in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Third down play from the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Woodside.
I mean, how many tackles we got in break, my boy?
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm,
Good job.
And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it.
Good job.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good job.
Find a man, and he'll be knocked
Go.
down at the 40.
Let's get the momentum
And the
back,
Badgers
dog.
will send out the punt unit.
Come on, Pitts.
This will be their first punt
Shut
of
him
the
up.
afternoon.
Push him up, Pitts. Push him up, Pitts.
They'll
I'll
get
take
down
it.
and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. The give. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Damn, boy. No.
They get the quarterback down at the 20.
He has no
You know, one of the tricky
speed.
parts with play action for
No
the quarterback
speed
is that when you
whatsoever.
turn your back to the defense to sell
So
the play
depressing.
fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you.
It's
You don't
really
know what
depressing.
coverage
You
has
don't
become.
have speed.
You don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake and bam, that defender's right in your face.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Picked off.
Look at that. Look at that. How he even picked that off, dog? How you even pick that off, dog? Got some of you picks this year. It's crazy.
All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you
Damn,
try.
bro.
Well, we got loose. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting
Okay.
after the passer.
We do all of that,
Not
dude.
just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires complete on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I don't know. He's all the way on this side, bro.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
I don't know.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
I don't get it.
He's brought down at the...
Sorry, yes.
I know it, bro. I am.
Stop here.
I know it. I know it. And you know, I know that I know the outcome that you want. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat.
Look at that, bro. Look at that.
And you race it to the house.
What is going on with this guy, bro?
Quick decision making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who might.
I can't be that sorry, but you know what's going to happen, though. I get the ball back in the third quarter. I'm going to run this ball all the way down and control this game and get out of here.
We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one.
Shut up. Y'all cheating, bro. Y'all are truly cheating.
The gift to the back. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Still running at the 40. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush this.
Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving.
I wouldn't dare throw no ball with you. I wouldn't dare throw no ball with you on the run. You will never get that.
Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long.
That's stupid. Run the ball, bro. Just run the ball. You can't do nothing but run the ball.
Defense understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
He drops.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He drops it too. You suck, bro.
But it was not loose, and third down is coming.
What the fuck is this year,
You gotta
dog?
be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
No,
If it's not
shut
there,
up.
throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Just 1 for 3 on fourth down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Tries to get it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. No problem for the offense there.
Catch the damn ball.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very good.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's Woodside. Fighting off the defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down. The defense.
You sorry. Y'all sorry. Y'all sorry.
Get some movement at the point of attack.
Y'all sorry. Y'all want to run it out, huh?
Back to pass on second down.
Yeah, give me that ball.
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's
got no damn experience. Bullshit.
And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Under fire. He's going to take off. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass.
Look at that, bro. Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know what else to do with him, dog. I don't know what else to do with him, dog. I do not know what else to do with him, dog. That's terrible.
The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
That's terrible, bro. And I tell you, terrible, bro. I don't know.
It's no wonder this quarterback is
I have no clue what to do with this guy.
Not necessarily
He is horrible.
I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
He's terrible, dog.
And the Buckeyes will line
I've
up
never
on
experienced no
first
shit
and 10.
like this.
Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes a snap, wants to throw.
Look at that, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
Who takes advantage of
This makes no sense.
in the red zone in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bruh. Just get back, dog.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll try the right side. There he goes. Across the 40 out of bounds and the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds. And that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Line getting set on second down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else would be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
To the ground with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's past the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
I see wide open like that. I just got to see it. I honestly just got to see it, bro.
Oh.
At the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
I mean,
really
fucking run down.
The red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Badgers will hustle to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys
good job, bro. Keep it about
where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Woodside. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
got him downfield.
Sick of this shit, bro. Like,
Stop it. He'll have enough
what
yardage for a first down.
what is going
Man
on in
down
this
the
year,
play as the
bro?
officials
I'm
take a break
terrible.
to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro.
That shoulder delivers the blow. Touchdown, Badger. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paid the holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Y'all just don't block
Nice
nobody.
job executing all of the
Oh, I'm
assignments.
just
They put a
Teddy.
stop to that
I'm just Teddy
return at
getting
the
so
22.
bad.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh,
Hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
Lofts one high indeed.
y'all sorry, bro. Can't deal with this shit.
Downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went.
Shut up.
But when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
They get him
Good,
on the
they
ground,
win.
but not before he
What is
drives
it?
it to the 10-yard line. The Badgers headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Nobody.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and then this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side.
There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Here's the handoff. Passes sticks him still on his feet. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground, and the defense is taking some punches.
What is this, bro? Like,
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
in the end zone, man.
Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of
I'm talking about they are finding every crevice, every hole you could ever imagine. They're finding it.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's not going to end good. Timeout.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Defense in press coverage. Second down, he'll throw it.
Look at this, bro. He ain't even turned around. There ain't no way that that's even humanly possible that he can do that.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Brad behind the line. It's Woodside. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Hard running there.
Look at this, bro. Look at this 31, man.
And he goes
Damn.
out of bounds after a nice pickup on that
Oh,
one.
he's
And the Badgers head
through.
with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6.
Hate to step you down. I'm right there. I'm looking at it, though.
And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Makes one man.
Oh, my God.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. save as much time as
That's
they
a
can.
fucking fumble.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late, that's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.